All right, it's Thursday, May 22nd. Bought some SPY 575 calls here at 10:53. This was right as we were moving up here and about to break the first bar high. Once I saw this kind of pausing area start up towards that first bar high, I anticipated that will take it out. We still now have to see if this becomes the reversal day. I mean, we're watching opening price action, which kind of took out yesterday's low. I discussed how I did try to buy some puts here. Well, when it took out the pre-market highs and then came down, I had to break even on that trade. Watched it closely, still didn't know which way it's going to go for sure. Once it started up, I bought some calls here, anticipating taking out the high. It's a nimble kind of situation here because we're still below the midpoint of the prior day. But as given the way price action's unfolding, it looks like more of a two-down failure that has the potential to reverse to the upside here and not fulfill our let's go to the weekly chart. We have 2 days to go to kind of get down here to the lows and fill in this gap. But if you want to look at it another way, we're kind of near the midpoint of that bar. We're a little below it, but obviously today, after that one red day where we could have really followed through strongly, we had 2 chances to head down there. We didn't do it. So now I just got to go with price action. And even though we just might be taking out liquidity for the second time and reversing down, I see it more as kind of took out the low of the red bar from yesterday. We're now up on the day. And if we build a little momentum and could close this bar green, this could set the tone to kind of get that weekly chart back to, green by the end of the week and fulfill our monthly goal where we have a week to go to kind of get to those highs all the way up there. So all along I've been anticipating that we're working up higher. We have after all this gapping up and day after day higher, no problem. We had a couple of days of red possibly, but for now it looks like this could be the day where we fail to really, go lower. And we start that resumption of that final, push, or maybe even higher, there's higher targets up there. But in general, this uptrend, after a little bit of a pullback, might be making its secondary move now, at least from this little wave, to take out these highs. And we're just going to see if that's what unfolds here as the day goes on to the upside. Again, tricky. I would have preferred that this little low, this green bar here, took out the lows of the day just to take out liquidity and head up. It just missed it. So that makes me a little nervous, but price action is certainly heading higher. If we could build a little momentum above this high here, then we could be maybe going to take out the midpoint of the prior day and closing a nice strong green bar, which would be a good actionable signal into, the rest of the final day of the week to the upside.